take a trip with me to Chicago, Illinois? Let's go. My friend and I decided to do a weekend trip in Chicago, and for day one, after we landed, we were recommended to go to a place called La Costa, which was a Mexican seafood restaurant, and I absolutely loved it here. I mean, I kept raving about it when we were done eating. I loved from the beginning with our chips and salsa, which was very different than what I'm used to, and just even my rice and our main shared plate of the shrimp, everything was beautiful. Okay. After we ate, we went to Millennium Park. Here's a quick fit check. And of course, we had to go to the Bean. At first, I was not excited for the Bean. I'm like, y'all, it's just a bean. But, I mean, it kind of grew on me. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed it. Then we went to the Starbucks Reserve, which was about a 3 to 4 to 5 story building with just Starbucks on steroids. They had their pastries and other sorts of bread and more bread and coffee and bread and a wall of tea where each tea was from a different country. I mean, they even had a bar, guys. They had a bar. This was I don't know what to say. Starbucks Reserve, I guess. And afterwards, we tried to go to a water fountain at Grant Park, but there was no water. So, yeah. On to day 2. Quick fit check again. We stopped off at a regular Starbucks this time. This was actually my favorite outfit because it was very functional and very comfortable for the weather. Loved it. And then later on for lunch, we went to this place called Chalet. It was nice, and it was in a cute neighborhood too. And look, Mariah Carey ate lunch with me, as well as this weird looking elf thing. This was my lunch. I had a Caesar salad and some chicken sliders, and the food was good, but I kept thinking about La Costa, so nothing beats that. Then there was this fancy looking McDonald's too. I said, okay, very, very nice. Then my friend and I hit the Museum of Ice Cream. Very unique experience. I actually really liked it. Lots of pink and bubble gum and just ice cream vibrant colors. We learned about different ice cream facts along the way. Plus, there was unlimited ice cream in almost every room, guys. I mean, that's like, have you ever heard of that before? I have not, and it was just super fun. My favorite part of the museum was the sprinkle pool. It's a literal pool filled with plastic sprinkles. This unlocked my inner child. I had to fully immerse myself in the pool. There was no other way. Even sliding down the slide. Then my friend and I went to the Museum of Illusions, and this was one of my favorite things we did the entire trip. There were just optical illusions everywhere. For example, this spinning tunnel. From the camera angle, it looks fine, but as you can see, I can't keep myself up. Why? Because you get dizzy up in that place. It's impossible. It's just impossible. And then there was just, of course, mirrors everywhere, different illusions in other forms. Me doing the smooth criminal, who knows, I might have done that all on my own. And then we finished our night by going to an arcade called Replay. And one thing I found pretty cool about this arcade is that most of the games were absolutely free. So of course, me being cheap girl, I played the free games. There were cartoon themed things, and it was actually a barcade, which is why I was surprised that on a Saturday night it wasn't super duper packed, but hey, more room for me. And on to day 3, our last full day in Chicago. So that means it's the very last fit check, and this outfit was actually very, very comfortable, having multiple layers because we were outside quite a bit. Why? Because we went on a boat tour, on the First Lady to be exact, and I absolutely loved every minute on this boat tour. It was beautiful, just being in some form of nature, which in this case was the water, made me feel so good. And it was sunny outside too. And so our tour guide, who is also an expert in architecture, is giving us the history behind almost every single building we're passing, like what's the time period it was built, what's the material it was built out of, what was like the style of that time period, who built it, what was going on here, what was going on there. So you're getting context for almost every little thing. Even that building where you're supposed to see your reflection as you pass by. I couldn't find myself though. Then there was the opera house, which amazed me. One day I want to see an opera. And just apartments with parking garages that were interesting, towers like this where water tanks used to be on the top in case there was a fire, more skyscrapers, old looking, new looking. It had it all. I mean, it was amazing. And then my friend and I went over to the Field Museum, which was also very impressive. However, when we got there, it was close to closing time, so we couldn't really see all that much, but what we did see was pretty cool. Like how you start off in the prehistoric section, you see a lot of animals, critters, things that you've never seen in your life, and you question, were these even real? I don't even know, but I do know I enjoyed my time there. Then for dinner, my friend and I went to Giordano's. Why? Because when you're in Chicago, you have to have a deep dish pizza. And that's what I got, a customizable self-serve pizza. I was ready to eat, y'all. I'm cutting this thing with my fork and knife, but I'm ready to eat this with my hands. But the pizza is not ready for me to do that. So I gotta go with the fork and knife, eat it like it's lasagna. Oh my gosh. I was ready to eat this thing. I was excited. And I will say it was pretty good, especially since I put the toppings on myself. Then my friend and I went to a place called the Wonder Museum, very similar to the Illusion Museum, but also, aside from illusions, there was just really cool art in general, and it just made you think about things from different perspectives, such as this color changing board, or you seeing yourself dance with multiple versions of you. Like, hold up a second, I might be going on tour. I think I got something going on. Or even this area that also unlocked my inner child with just this beautiful starlight galaxy gazing thing that made me want to run. Not only did it make me want to run, it made me want to dance. But of course, I don't normally do these types of things, so enjoy it because it's gonna end in like 1 second. And this last room was just gorgeous, and that's how we ended the tour, and that's where I'll end the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, be safe.